And like my heart feels happy when I see all the requirements that I need to do. The admissions checklist, the white coat ceremony. I know step 1 will be really hard and step 2 will be really hard. But what isn't hard? Like, you know, what life path isn't hard? Look, I'm gonna have my name engraved on it. If you want to be in this position too, if you work really hard, you can get it. What's up, friends? So unlike the last video where I talked about all my paralyzing fears and related to going to med school starting in August, this one is everything I'm freaking excited about. Because let's be real here, I'm in an extremely blessed and fortunate position. Also, I'm not trying to spend the summer in fear. This is one of the most recent newsletters I got to the University of Kentucky. And look at the first thing, it says medical equipment. And look, the deadline is July 1st, as in we need it now, not like 2 years from now. And if you want to know what we need, I already have that open, so don't worry. Look at that, a stethoscope. What are we gonna be doing with those? That's like in 3rd year, I assume. I didn't think we'd be doing anything with those in the first 2 years. And then you got the Tromner and the Queen Square and the Babinski. Those are for babies, I think. No, I actually don't know. This one is really funny because I mean, I used to be hit with that when I was like a kid, so I didn't know that they changed those. What's up with that? Also, we get a little pocket eye chart. That's so cute. And we get a pen light. We're gonna be looking at their eyes like this. That's so fun. And this is the order form just because I thought that'd be really fun. Ta-da! And this one's less cool than the other one. But look, I'm gonna have my name engraved on it. And it's like so fun. All right, so that was probably one of the more shocking items because I did not know we'd be needing those. And we absolutely need to order them by July 1st, which is so exciting. The second thing I wanted to show you guys that I'm really excited about is just this entire onboarding checklist. Obviously, some of these are like kind of annoying, but it's also really fun. You know, the whole idea of this, like this is just proving that we got in, you know what I mean? Like receive acceptance, we did that. Confirm acceptance. This week, I had to do this like 6 times, actually. Commit to enroll. Review laptop requirements. That's pretty funny because I reviewed my laptop requirements and I have every single requirement met except for I have a 256 gigabyte computer, but it says you want 500 at least. So I told my mom and I was like, hey, I don't have the laptop. And she said, oh no, like in a sarcastic way. Oh no, what are you gonna do? Don't be stupid, get the external hard drive and use that. I was like, dang it. And because it was pretty funny, I completely accept. Oh my God. Okay, so I did do this one. Fun fact though, really fun fact. It says complete the white coat ceremony by May 20th. And part of that is you have to write 3 sentences about like your extracurricular activities, and I wasn't really sure what they were going to use that for. So I kind of waited until May 15th and then I got in the zone and then I wrote those down. But then they sent out an email on like May 19th saying the deadline has been extended to May 25th. Please fill this out. So it's like, you know, we're all just normal. People forgot to do this. Obviously, if they sent out an email extending the deadline, enough people forgot to do it. So I mean, that's kind of comforting, right? Like, we're all just normal. Like, nobody's excessively amazing at everything. I already know where I'm gonna be. I'm living here. Look, I started to fill a shelf, and they're just like things that I like, which I think is kind of fun. So I just got a couple vaccines, and I got my blood drawn, and like, oh God, they had to get 4 titers of it, and like it hurt a lot. The drug test is not really that fun. This one's cool. Look, take her to your ID badge photo. That's so fun. Look at that. Submit order form for purchase of medical equipment by June 24th. So the deadline isn't July 1st. Purchase a parking permit? That's so fun. Actually, I have a really cool plan for the parking. I'm gonna park exactly 1 mile away in like the furthest parking lot and bike to school so that it's not like I'm too sweaty from biking like 4 miles. But like 1 mile I think is good because after exercise, my brain is actually like really focused. So I think that would be great for me. So one of the final things that I'm super excited about is the white coat ceremony, which I'm not entirely sure why we're getting the white coats before we even start med school. It's like July 29th is the official date, and then we start med school August 1st. Honestly, it's kind of like really comforting that they like highly think that we're definitely going to become doctors. Like that's actually really cool. Like honestly, graduation rates for med schools are like so much higher than like any college ever, which is awesome. You know, we love that kind of consistency. I think the official stat right now is 85% of doctors will graduate within 4 years and 96% within 6 years. The actual last thing that comes to mind, at least for now, is that we have orientation the week before school starts. So from July 25th to July 29th, which is also the white coat ceremony, we have orientation from 8 to 5 p.m. That's 8-hour days. 8-hour days for 5 days. What are we gonna do for 40 hours? I don't know if they're just like overestimating how much time we're gonna need, but that's freaking crazy and mind-boggling. And honestly, I love orientations. Oh, okay, I thought of another thing. So in med school, I love that there's only 100 students, but on top of that, we have 5 different houses, and they're all named after Kentucky horses, which is super cute, you know? So each house will have 20 people in it. And like, what a better way to make a bunch of awesome friends. You know what I mean? Like, there's no other better way. It's gonna be kind of exactly like high school again. Another fun thing, only one classroom. There's only one classroom to learn, and it's adjacent to the hospital. So like, you walk down the hall, because I had a tour, that's how I know this. You walk down the hall, you go down the elevator, boom, it's the hospital. And like, for rounding, apparently, that's extremely useful. See, that's what I thought the medical equipment would be used for, only during 3rd year, which is when rounding starts. Another fun thing that I'm extremely excited for is that it's only one class. You only have to focus on one class. It's not like 6 or 7 classes, some of which you just need to graduate with your major instead of actually graduating with stuff that's relevant to medicine. Luckily, psychology did have a lot of overlap, but I also had to take like Spanish and stuff, and Spanish was really fun, but towards the end it felt pretty not that relevant, you know what I mean? And even though it's really like daunting, the idea of how much we're gonna have to work, I am excited to start this new chapter of my life where I do kind of work full time, you know what I mean? Like with my plan that I mentioned in the previous video from 9 to 5, working every single day. I think this kind of consistency would be really good for me. I think it's hard for me to be consistent, but I think I thrive in that kind of environment. I do have ADHD, so it's kind of push and pull with that kind of stuff. But overall, honestly, I'm over the freaking moon that I'm gonna be able to go to med school in just 2 months. Just 2, because it's June 3rd when I'm filming this. And I mean, this has been something that I've worked for and I wanted since I was like 13, wanting to become a psychiatrist, a child psychiatrist, to help other kids like me. And like, my heart feels happy when I see all the requirements that I need to do. The admissions checklist, the white coat ceremony, all these things. You know, normally I'm really excitable, like jumping up and down. And I am about this too, but like, this is just so like wholesome. You know, that feeling when you watch something really wholesome, but that only lasts for like a minute, couple minutes. This just feels like I'm meant to be here on this path, and I'm so excited. And I know step 1 will be really hard and step 2 will be really hard, but what isn't hard? Like, you know, what life path isn't hard? That's kind of what I tell myself. And it's really late when I'm filming this, to be honest, so I can't really scream that loudly, but I'm just so happy. What the, oh my gosh. Oh my god. I'm not gonna start crying. I haven't cried once since I got accepted, so this would be kind of, maybe I did? I think I teared up one time, but like, if I started crying in this video, that'd be super lame. So I wanted to end that segment. Say that I'm really grateful for where I am and I'm really excited, but also I wanted to say that I really believe that if you want to be in this position too, if you work really hard, you can get it. And I know statistics are so very daunting about percentages to get into med school, but I do believe in my heart that if you work really hard and you have a decent reason for why you want to do this, you can rise above the ranks of other people. You know, a lot of people do this because they want money, or they're going because that's what their parents want, or that's what their parents do. But this is kind of a long haul thing. You know what I mean? Like, you gotta do this if helping people makes you happy. Like, if that kind of And it's okay if it doesn't. So many jobs indirectly help people, but if actually interacting with people and helping people is what makes you happy, then I 100% think you should go for this. And if, God forbid, you don't get this, then you are completely on track to become a nurse practitioner or a PA or anybody else in the health field. You know what I mean? So like, work really freaking hard because good things are gonna come your way if you do. All right, watch this video if you wanna see all my nerves and anxieties about going to med school. And if you want to know the secret thing you need to have on your resume that's absolutely required but isn't officially required, then just hit this video right here because I think it's a pretty good one.